Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make this sparkling flower granny square. It's got the little square flower in the middle and a nice border. This granny square is about 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. It's not very difficult to make, and it's not a long pattern to follow. I used red and white. You can use any color you want. I've used a double knit yarn with a size 4 crochet needle hook. If you want your granny square to be smaller and you don't want to work out the stitches, you can use just a 4-ply wool or any type of yarn that you want. Let's get started. We're going to start with a slip knot. Come on. And then we're going to make 4 chain stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to make a slip stitch into the first chain we made to make us a ring, like that. Now I'm going to make 1 chain stitch and then 12 single crochet stitches inside the circle. Now you must make sure you use the right circle and not your slip stitch circle. So we're going to make 12 single crochet stitches in that circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then a slip stitch into your first single crochet stitch that you made. There you go. Now I'm going to make 1 chain and then 1 single crochet stitch in the next stitch, and then in the next one I'm going to make 2 single crochet stitches. So 1 and 2. Then again in the next one 1 single crochet stitch, in the next one 2, and we're going to repeat this until we get to the end of your circle, and then you will have 18 stitches. Okay, I made my slip stitch in my next single crochet stitch, and I've got 18 stitches. Now we're going to start with row 3, that is 1 chain, and then we're going to make 1 single crochet stitch, 1 single crochet stitch in the next stitch, and we're going to make 1 half double crochet stitch in the same stitch. Then in the next one, wait, let me just finish this one, half double crochet in that same stitch. Come on, there you go. Then we're going to make in the next stitch 1 double crochet stitch, 1 treble or triple double crochet stitch. Oh, that makes it twice around your needle, your hook. And then 1 double crochet stitch again. If you are not too sure how to make these stitches, I made a few short videos in my shorts. You'll find them under my shorts on my channel that shows you exactly how to make the treble, the double crochet, the single crochet, all those stitches. Then I'm done. I've got the 3 stitches in there. Then in the next stitch, we're going to make a double crochet stitch, half double crochet stitch, sorry, and we're going to repeat this pattern. So in the next one we're going to make a single crochet stitch and a half double crochet stitch. And then in the next one we're going to make a double crochet stitch with a treble or triple half double crochet stitch, which makes it, sorry, twice around your needle, and a double crochet stitch. Then a half double crochet stitch in the next stitch. We're going to repeat this row right around. So I'll show you again once more, a single crochet stitch with a half double crochet stitch in the same stitch. Then in the next stitch we're going to make a double crochet stitch with a treble or a triple double crochet stitch, as well as another double crochet stitch, and then a half double crochet stitch in the next one. And you'll see it's got this flowery shape already. We're going to make it right around all these stitches and you will end up with 36 stitches. I'll see you then. I made a slip stitch to close my row, and you will have a nice flowery effect now with 6 little loopies for your flower. The next row we're going to start making this now a granny square, so we're going to make 6 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and that will count as your first treble stitch, your first triple double crochet stitch, and your 3 chain stitches. Now we're going to make a single crochet stitch in the treble stitch of your previous row. So in that long stitch there we're going to make a single crochet stitch. And then we're going to make 3 chain stitches again, and now we're going to make a treble or a triple double crochet stitch in your single crochet stitch that you made right here at the bottom. So that's your double, your half. So right there we're going to make a treble stitch. Then 3 chain stitches again, and you're going to make a single crochet stitch right there on the top. Three chain stitches, and a treble stitch in the single crochet stitch right here at the bottom of your previous row. You're going to repeat this until you are all around. I've done it all around, and I'm here at the end, and I made a boo-boo there. I'm not supposed to make that one there. I made my 3 chain stitches, and I'm here at the end. Now we're going to make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain stitch. So it's there 1, 2. In the 3rd one we're going to make a slip stitch to complete this row. There you go. And now we can fasten off this thread, and we're going to cast on some new wool. I'm going to cast on this wool on any single crochet stitch that I made. any one, and we're going to make one chain, and then we're going to make 3 single crochet stitches in the 3 chain space. So 1 and 2 and 3. One single crochet stitch in the next treble stitch. So in that one we're going to make 1 single crochet stitch, and then again 3 chain stitches in this space, and that's how we're going to go around this entire row. Then 1, 2 and 3, and then in the next single crochet stitch space we're going to make 1 single crochet stitch, and that's what we're going to go all around until we get to the end. Now for the next row, you will see I've put some stitch markers in, because we're going to start now with our granny square, make it this round flowery thing a square. So we need to make sure that our squares are all the same size. Now I'm going to make a slip stitch into the next single crochet stitch for the previous row, because there's 3 single crochet stitches in every space. In the second one we're going to make our corner. Then there's 2 little gaps here that we're just going to make straight, and then in the next one again in the middle single crochet stitch of the 3 I've put my space or my stitch marker. Then I skip the 2 next loops, and then in the next one in the second single crochet stitch, the middle one there, and I've got my 2 loops open there, and I've done the same here. So now we know exactly where we must make our corners of our granny square. Now I'm going to make just a normal slip stitch into the next stitch so that we can get to this corner, or we can start here, it's your choice, but I want to start in the corner, so I'm going to make a slip stitch in the next one. That's our corner, so just a slip stitch there, and the slip stitch in this space where my stitch marker is. And now I'm going to make 3 chain stitches, 1, 2, 3. That will count as my first double crochet stitch. Now I'm going to make another double crochet stitch in the same stitch, and then 2 chain stitches, and then 2 double crochet stitches again in the same stitch, 1 and 2. And now I'm gonna make double crochet stitches in all the single crochet stitches of the previous row until I get to the next stitch marker. I'll see you when I get there. Okay, I'm here at my next stitch space marker here. I'm going to take it out. So in that stitch I'm going to make 2 double crochet stitches, 1 and 2, two chain and 2 double crochet stitches again in the same stitch, 1 and 2, and then we're gonna go on until we get to our next stitch marker. I'm here at my next stitch marker. I can take this one out, and in this space we're going to make our 2 double crochet stitches, 2 chain and 2 double crochet stitches, 1, 2, 2 chain stitches, and 2 double crochet stitches, 1 and 2. And you can see it's becoming a nice square, and I'm going to finish it now until I get to my end of my row. Okay, I'm done with this row, and I've end of my white I cast on the red again, and now this row I'm just gonna make all the way around single crochet stitches all around. When I get to the corners, I'm gonna make 3 double crochet stitches in the corner. So 1, 2 and 3, and then in each and every double crochet stitch I'm just going to make a single crochet stitch all around. Okay, and I'm done. I cast off my red, and there's your little sparkling flower square. I hope you enjoy my videos. Please subscribe to my channel and follow my other videos. Watch my other videos that I made. I made quite a few variations of the granny square and ideas for you to make granny squares. I've done some Tunisian crochet techniques for you. There's quite a lot of videos that you can enjoy. See you next time.